Yo guys, welcome to the FYI podcast. You know, today we're going to be reviewing J-Hus BABY. You know, the talk of the town right now. This album's been growing on me a lot, but we're here with FNS, we're here with Lead to the VI. We're doing it big right now. Guys, what's the initial reaction of the album? What are we saying?
Emotional.
Emotional. Oh,
Emotional.
That's deeper. Why emotional?
You know what? I started listening to this album at 2 a.m. Hey, if you ain't subscribed to the Patreon, it's up there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Creating content and that. And I was drained by the end of it. Like, I was literally, like, there's so much that went on in the album, so many roller coaster moments. You know, I was waiting for the CB tune. Everybody been waiting for that song, you know what I mean? It's tunes with Georgia Smith when I realized that J-Hus is just blessing us with R&B. Like, you know when people say R&B has gone out of music? No. Actually deep it. You get it? There's so much going on in this album. Stuff he's saying about his area, people in his area. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, and if you actually really realize that we haven't had J-Hus for 3 years.
Yeah.
Like, he should have dropped an album last year. We don't know what was happening. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Maybe he had stuff ready, but it weren't up to scratch. And I guess everybody was coming back out a lockdown, innit? Yeah. But we've missed him. I personally, see, I had this, listen, I don't want to take over this thing, but music come up thing, you know? Listen, I had the stress of, I love Potter Papers. You understand?
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, because for me, that was album of the year, but now I'm just straight down the middle. I can't choose.
Okay, so you're not saying J-Hus, this is automatically album of the year. You're saying right now you're stuck between two worlds.
Two worlds, yeah.
All right, cool. What FNS would you say the same? What reaction did it have for you?
I can't lie, it's crazy. Like,
It's crazy, literally.
It's crazy. It was definitely worth the wait.
Yeah. And
like I said previously, I'm a grower, so I listening to this album in like a month's time, I'm probably gonna think it's even better than what I think it is right now.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Yeah, no, J-Hus, salute to you still, man. It was worth the wait.
Right. What, Lee? Any skips?
Any skips?
Yeah.
One.
Okay.
The Alien Girl, right? Mm-hmm. It just wasn't for me. Mm-hmm. I know he referenced it, but I just feel like at that point in the album, it just felt like a song that was just there. And if I could have just been like, yo, give me that, and that's perfect. Yeah, I would have done that.
So you wouldn't even have replaced it with anything?
No, enough. 19, 18 songs is enough, bro.
Okay, yeah. All right.
But I guess J-Hus felt he'd been out for so long, wanted to give us a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We move.
All right. Any skips, FNS?
What's the two songs? What was that one? The Waters and Sakraf.
Oh yeah. Wait,
you skip that?
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that one.
Oh, where he's talking about penis and what's that?
No, I wasn't a fan.
Yo, shout out to listen, is it James in the background? He's in the cut?
We got James in the cut.
Shout out to James. Man said them relatable bars there. You know what I'm saying? Listen. Are you cutting that one out? J-Hus was on like tongue-in-cheek, witty banter, relatable shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That was banter. That song was,
No, I don't like banter. I like seriousness. That's why the CB song is like clear for me. Like, that's like, yeah, I'm on the serious thing. I don't really like the itty bitty banter. I mean, it's a good song. It's just not me.
But okay, but don't you like range in your artists? You know what I mean? Because if you're like, you know, you get artists that are the strong guy. They're always tough. You know what I'm saying? But they don't. This is what I like about CB. He is that guy, but you'll get the vulnerable side to him as well on a project. You get it? It's like you have to be more than just one-dimensional. You get it? And that's what I kind of like. It's wit, it's smartness. You know what I'm saying? But that's
No, I agree with you though. That is true. And that's why this album is so good though, because he did show a range of different. I see Crep posted. Crep said J-Hus has 5 different voices, and it's like sometimes you would think, "Raw, who's this other guy on the track?" You look at the track, it's just J-Hus. Like, and that's because he can do so much. You know what I mean? So, no, I respect it, and I do respect the song. It's just not
for you. Yeah. I hear it.
What, people are starting to get mad at Lee? They're trying to say, "No way, Alien Girl's top 3."
Shut up. Just shut up. What are you talking about? No way, Alien Girl's top 3. Listen. Alien Girl, boy. Yo. I sit with chest. Hey.
Look at Ling. Ling's trying to say something.
Ling, sweet tell him.
Wait, Ling, what do you think about Alien Girl, actually?
Hey, Ling. Alien Girl is one of the better ones. I don't care what some people are saying. At least saying it's not for him. I want to take it and drop it.
Would you say music's what's that word? The eye of the is that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Would you say music's like that as well?
Yeah,
like,
it's definitely subjective.
Yeah, subjective.
Definitely.
Subjective.
And it's also it's your understanding of life at a particular time. Because you can come back and listen to an album, you've moved on, had more experience in life, and you see the album maybe deeper, or you just understand what an artist was talking about at a particular time in a different way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shit, it's all about relatability as well.
Facts.
Guys, let's get into the structure of the project. Let's start diving. Let's start dissecting it a bit, man.
Let's go.
Let's start dissecting it a bit, man. I know this is. I know this is
trying to
really
use buzzwords. Yeah, you do a breakdown. That's what they mean. Do a breakdown. Now I'm playing.
Cool. Structure. Intro. Would you say the intro done what it needed to do? I think that was a very strong.
Clear, please. yo, you see intro, bro. You see intro. Listen, I wheeled intro. There's a tweet of mine about 2-something a.m. Go to my Twitter and I say I'm still wheeling the intro. I'd listened to that about 6-7 times. Yeah, I was just like, what in the hell? Listen. You know what I love about wheeling up so much is because I get to comprehend more of what's going on in the song. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you realize that man's doing that, all that noise and that. First of all, you hear the sound. It's massive. Like why for that? It's like a big sound with all the reverb and the doors locking and you can tell he's in jail. Something's happening. You don't know whether he's leaving, going in. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he just starts rapping, talking about, how they tried to get him in the mosque, but they tried to chow me in the
get me in the mosque. What? When I heard that,
don't, gun finger from here. I can't even hear it. You get it? Listen. That's why I said, you see the intro? I said to you, the intro is.
I remember that's one of the lyrics I quoted first from the project as well. Astaghfirullah, they tried to get me in the mosque. I was like, how dare they?
But they know that I'm tough.
Know that I'm tough. What? Are we giving the intro a win?
The intro is a
That's
win.
a W.
Is that a win?
Yeah, it's a
W.
Strong intro.
Very.
What?
I was gonna say comparing it to other intros though. If I think the Big Conspiracy intro, that's a mad intro. That's a mad intro. If you remember that intro, it's kind of similar energy, but it's a mad intro as well. But I do like this because he was talking about. Look, I said it like. I wish that intro had been delivered closer to the time because you would have connected immediately that he was talking about leaving jail and going straight to stage.
Ooh, but hey, Keems B has a different take on it. He's saying, am I reaching by saying the door sounds ain't jail, but more of him leaving the beautiful yard to the brutal yard?
Bro, it could be.
And
it could be.
That's beautiful, Keems. I can't lie, that's beautiful.
It could be.
That's beautiful.
It could be.
I can't lie. That's a very good take on it.
Yeah.
That's a very good take on it.
No,
Could be either one and it still works effectively.
Yeah, literally.
But when I think of structure, normally it's the intro and the outro. Obviously, it's like a sandwich. The bits in the middle kind of make up like, should this song be straight after the intro? I think Massacre was genius, by the way, to have this as a second song.
Crazy. Perfect.
What's it? Who Told You was the third song. What would you guys say about the structure overall of the project?
Okay. You see the drill tune, that is crazy.
Yeah.
When I first heard that, and I reacted to it, it's up on the Patreon. Second plug, go do that up. Listen, when I did that, I was like, I was underwhelmed.
Yeah.
Like I was like, behind it all, there's a vibe. I enjoyed what he was saying, but I was just like, because I listened to a lot of good drill. I'll be real. You get what I'm saying? And Huss's drill sounds different. I was just like, what? It's not, okay, we know you're doing Judge and the Lucifer and but then when you put it in the context of a project, Lord have us mercy.
Okay.
I had to, you know, like when drill first came out, people had to get their ears attuned to what the sound was, what people were talking about slang-wise, what it was supposed to be. You understand?
Yeah.
That same thing happened over that project there. And by the time I heard that tune, it was literally crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, my bad.
What, so you didn't like it's crazy at first, but when you hear it in the form of a project,
it's a banger. It's a banger,
Did you
bro.
notice how smart they are? They made the project version sound much different to the single version.
I didn't notice that.
trust me, like they make it sound a bit smoother. I think the whole project was engineered perfectly.
Amazing.
Like,
Top.
Are you talking like more sonics and like mixing?
I don't know the terminology, but I would assume that would be like basically the single version sounds more raw, more raw, more violent.
But it's mastered, basically. It's been mastered. It's been put in. Mastering is basically when they make everything level and kind of sit sonically within each other. So the bass hits the right frequencies that, I'm nerding out, but the bass hits all the right frequencies, the high ends hit all the right frequencies, and things don't spike too much, you know what I mean?
Also, when it like goes to the next song, it's smooth.
Smooth, yeah. So the whole project feels like it lives in the same house, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I like that. I think they done that well on the album.
Yeah. The mixing was amazing, by the way. Amazing, man.
Who does the mixing? Is it, because I know TSB executive produced it, but
yeah. Shout out TSB, by the way.
Yeah, TSB, you're a legend. Who does the is the engineer different, or?
The engineer will be somebody else. I don't know who mixed this project though. Yeah, I don't know.
Whoever it is, legend in the making.
Nah, it's a beautiful album.
Production wise, we just spoke about this. TSB done the executive production, but we also had a few other producers on there as well. Was J5 missed, guys?
No, not for me.
Okay,
not for me at all.
I've got a different take, but
I got like the African vibes. The only thing that was missed was the J5. That's it.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
Yeah.
Because the beats and the music, like it's just so, I didn't know, like, listen, man, the UK has come so far. Like, think to just even a quick 7 years ago to the sound you got on this tape. You get it? Yeah. It's so, like I said, it's such a massive sound. There's so much reverb. And the sound is so massive, but because Huss is a big character, he feels it. You understand what? Yo, bro.
He controls the room.
No, he does.
He controls the room. He controls the room. But I would agree with the whole J5, the whole J5 tag was missed. But where was I getting to? I think TSB done a good job. He had a bit of competition from P2J.
Yeah.
P2J, he produced on Who Told You, Massacre, Militarian, and I felt like, even though TSB was the executive producer, it felt like P2J was almost the leading man in that aspect.
Militarian's crazy.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, you see Bim Bim, there's certain productions, I don't know who did Bim Bim, right? But there's certain sounds that shouldn't usually sit together. It's like you got the drill strings and then you got African percussion under it. Oh yeah, bro, like it's yo. Anyway. Yeah. So, sorry, I could take over this thing. I'm sorry, man. I'll let these man chat. Allow me, man. Allow me.
No. You know, I like how you get nerdy and dissect it as well. Like you actually know what's going on. But
this is what makes him lead to the vibe, man. Because you know what I mean.
Was J5 missed for you?
You know what? Nah, he wasn't.
He wasn't missed.
It's literally like what you were just saying. Huss fills the room. So like, J5 was missed, but nah, Huss just he done his thing.
Was it Huss that done his thing, or would you say the other producers that?
Oh, they was all amazing.
They were all amazing.
No, like that's what I'm saying. Look, executive producer was TSB, but then we've got others that are like matching him, or even you're thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like. Yeah, man. Nah.
One thing they done as well on all the drill songs, like It's Crazy and one with CB, I think they got Fumes. They got Fumes on the beat, not Fumes engineer, Fumes on the beat. But he was amazing. He handled the drill parts of it very well.
Yeah,
he knows what he's doing. So I think that puts so much class on him, because I didn't know he was capable of all of that. Yeah. I didn't know he was capable of all of that still. I think he signed a quick publishing with Sony yesterday. As well. So he's
congratulations.
He's starting to be noticed for his work as well. I'm happy for him.
After work like that, you better be, boy.
Yeah, 100%. adding Baby onto your CV. Adding this album onto your CV, you're due to get published into as well, man. You're lit, man. You're lit. Numbers wise though, what's this gonna do numbers wise?
It's gotta go number one.
Okay,
so I'm saying it's number one.
So
what with Taylor dominating the charts?
What did Taylor get the other day?
I don't think of them gal did though.
Okay. All right, cool. Let's say Friday ends with Taylor number one, but Huss is number two. Would you still see Huss as number one?
That's a W, man.
That's a dub.
That's a dub.
Yeah,
that's a dub, man.
Taylor just done 68K sales today.
That's crazy.
She done 68K. She ended the week with that.
Yeah, she's a monster, man.
Yeah, she's a monster.
That's crazy. I think numbers though. When you're talking numbers, I think. What? So tell me about like the Trapstar collab and how all that stuff works.
Alright, cool. So last time Dave used the Trapstar collab,
Yeah.
he's saying it was only one drop, or they're saying it's only one drop. That done 11K sales for him. Dave sold 74K overall. So a merch made up 45% of his, or 55% of his sales, and then the rest was streaming and downloads and all of that. So the Trapstar collab basically was the majority factor in him doing so huge. Huss has the same support now. So Huss really should be hitting like the 50K mark if we're talking.
Yeah.
Is it like the same deal they had, what's his face doing, DJ Khaled doing?
Ooh,
Something similar when they were selling like merch.
ooh.
And merch buys counted as...
Yeah. That's how it goes. Bundles. So you sell a piece of clothing, attach your album onto it. Really and truly, you're supposed to offer the album separately. So like you're supposed to sell the clothes and then say, do you want the album? But people just attach it to the... Yeah.
That being said, I think...
But if I'm a fan, like...
Yeah, you're going to support.
You're going to...
Facts, yeah. I'm going 55,000 to 60.
55 to 60.
Yeah.
Okay. What, you think Huss is capable?
I think Huss is capable, man. I think, yeah.
What's the people on YouTube saying?
They there, man. Shout out to...
Shout out
Who
to
is it?
Keems. I see Keems going crazy.
Hey, 2 Clutch Corey, big up yourself, man.
Coach Mystic. What are going people?
Hey, Coach Mystic in the building. Come on, my guy. Come on. It's my people still.
I would agree with you, FNS, on that. I'd say around the 50K mark, though. 50K mark. If, like, overall, 50K, we can't complain with that.
So how do you guys get these numbers? Because, you know, me, I'm very much in touch with what the people want. I couldn't predict no numbers. How do you guys do that?
So basically, you go from their past sellings, like his previous project and Big Conspiracy, remember, leaked project, that done 23K from streaming alone. So his streaming power can do him 23K.
And because it was leaked, did they have a push behind it, or was it just left to sit?
Knowing how lazy Black Butter are, I'm sorry, Black Butter, but knowing how lazy Black Butter are, they probably just let it go out and.
I just want to say, for my careers and in the future, I am not part of this conversation here. This is these.
Hey, Black Butter, you know it's all love.
Is an island again, Switzerland over here.
You know it's all love, Black Butter.
Wait, Patrick's from Black Butter, innit?
Patrick,
Shout out Patrick from Black Butter.
He's the one that introduced us. But yeah, man. So if he can do 23K off a leaked project, I'm saying with merch, more streaming power, because this is the strongest we've ever seen Huss streaming wise, he could probably do 50 now.
Yeah,
he could probably do 50 this time around. So
God knows I want it for him, you know, like, because Huss represents, like, Dave is that commercial rapper. When we talk to the black rappers, Dave is that commercial rapper, you know, that Stormzy's like that household name that everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hustler's from the street, man. He's that guy. You know what I mean? He represents closer to what I feel should be out there, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Especially representing, like, I don't want to say Black Britain, because he's not 100% British. You get what I'm saying? And I don't mean that you have to be 100% British or anything like that. But he's just coming from a relatable place that we all know, innit? You know what I mean?
Would you say Huss is street? Would you not say he's mainstream now? Who told you a bit? Or who told you not mainstream to you?
It's mainstream music. The brother is hood.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
And I mean, like, you kind of want, I don't know, Sharon and Tracy at home, you know, while they're watching EastEnders. Is that J-Hus on? Like, that's what you want, because they be, Stormzy's got a new.
Stormzy,
you know what I mean?
Stormzy effect. I feel you. I like that. Nah. Saying is Huss hood for you, or is he mainstream now? Doing the Naira Marley.
It's like a 70-30 for me. He's more hood.
Yeah.
And then he's got that 30% where he can give you that the who told you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's like your mainstream.
I think judging by this album, you can tell he's still in the streets, man. He's got CB doing it live from the jailhouse.
From the jail,
You know CB's gonna go #1 in jail.
That's mad.
He's gonna get a #1 plaque sent to his jail, and he's gonna be so mad for him. That's gonna mean so much to him.
Shout out to CB, man.
Yeah?
Shout out to CB. Man.
Free him up.
Free him up. Yo, hey, thank you. Just
thank you.
Thank you. That's all.
Thank you. Oh, would it be pushing it if I said if I say I wanted the C1 song on there? Because it was meant to, remember they have a unreleased C1 and J-Hus have an unreleased collab that was meant to be on the album, or I don't know if it was meant to be, but they had it and it was rumored that it was going to be on the album. We didn't end up getting it.
No, because like you got to do these things slowly.
Okay.
You understand? Like I'm sure CB and J-Hus have another track that they can put on CB's project coming out.
They do, yeah,
Facts.
they do.
Do you get it? Let's you know what I'm saying? Because these are moments. Bro,
you don't want to fill it with too much drill songs.
I was gonna say
2 drill songs is quite excessive.
This album was perfect, so I don't want no less songs, no more songs. It was just perfect how it was. Do you know what I mean? So
apart from the alien thing, still.
What, you feel that strongly about it?
Yeah.
Nah, not really.
Like
Like it's like if I had to pick one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's literally it.
Yeah. I feel you. Versatility wise, you're saying there's enough. There's a good mix. There's enough amount of Afro swing songs. There's enough amount of drill songs. There's 2 drill songs. There's enough amount of. Even the Boss Bellies.
Lead to the Vice said there was an R&B tune there.
Oh,
you're not understanding what's going on.
Bro,
Even
there's
gets R&B
Baby making music on that album.
Baby
there.
making music.
Yo,
Wait,
fam,
What's the baby making? What you say?
Your Body with Georgia Smith.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
There's penetration. Why for that? There's penetration music on that album there. You get it? Like just slap that one on our playlist. I recommend. Little bit of wine, you know. Anyway, move.
Little bit of wine.
What is
red wine?
No, white wine. still.
White wine.
wine
Oh
still.
man.
What does Who Told You? What does that come under? Like, is that house or is that
Yeah. What does that come under?
It comes under like Afro swing, innit?
Afro swing?
I would call that Afro. Is it Afro swing?
Yeah.
Who
yeah.
told you, bad man, don't dance?
dance.
Yeah.
I'm getting
Obviously,
a little house vibe
there's
from
different.
it.
There's
does,
different.
though. Yeah.
There's different
The
remakes
percussion
to it.
and the yeah.
I think they got a few DJ remixes on it that make it a bit house.
housey,
Like
yeah.
you could hear a house version there, and
No, definitely.
But the thing is, house is deep in UK culture anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And with the Afro, let's say, I feel like that they've got Afrobeat sounds doing, or percussion doing house rhythms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In certain areas. And yeah, man, it's just a tune that you know, it's like, it's boat party. It's boat party time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Slap that on.
Yeah. Coach Mystic said an interesting thing. It's like I feel like Hus became mainstream because he's making music for the hood that bangs in all settings. Kind of like Potter, for example. That kind of brings me to the next point.
Oh,
Is this album of the year, or is Potter real back in style album of the year?
Please,
which one are we choosing now? Which side? Like,
Please.
how you feeling about that?
Hey, brother. Listen to me when I'm speaking. Yeah, let me pull rank. Yo, hey, I'm hurting. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. Hus's album had me emotional yesterday. Listen. But also, so did Potter's. I am split straight. Why for that? Listen, I can't choose between the two right now. I'm going to have to spend more time with Hus's album, more time with Potter's album, listen to them back to back, mix shuffle tunes in and a whole playlist, all of that. Sorry, man.
No, I feel you. How much songs did Potter's album have again? Was it? I'm sure it was about 16 or something.
Something like that. Part of paper. There you go. Real back in star 1 second. Yeah. Give me the numbers, man. Oh, go on. Look at this. It's pulled up. No numbers.
oh
fam.
yeah, that's what Spotify is on.
At the bottom. Well, go on. No numbers, fam. 15.
15. All right. So Hus got some weight on it.
Nah, but okay. You want to talk like that? Car.
If we go song for song,
Nah, you can't go song for song. Car. You got Potter 0 features, fam.
That's it.
Yo, you can't. That's pressure, bro.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. But then again, you got eight features on Hus's thing. So that's 11 solos.
I hear it, but what's the content of Potter's? This is the thing. Potter bringing this project, the way he brought it, 0 features, that is raw essence of rap, bro. And he spun it at its boots.
Is Hus's album even as half as good as what it is without the features, without the 8 features that he put on it?
Bro, CB's moment is a mad moment, fam.
It's a crazy moment.
It's a crazy moment. Like Georgia Smith. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, there's no, like,
Drake,
even Popcaan.
Drake was the highlight of the campaign. I personally
Burna
think
boy.
Drake was actually the highlight of the campaign.
There's so many, man.
And I got to say this, with the features as well, and this is not to take away anything. For me, it's just what, at this point, you know, it's like, what did I enjoy more? And I enjoyed it for different things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you see what I see with Hus, what I'm hoping is he maybe skips that audience I was talking about and just goes international around the African circuit, because that is a massive market, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And if he can stimulate that, yo, them numbers, he may, you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. I didn't even realize how big Naira Marley was until like a year ago. I think he announced like a concert, and I think it was like in the O2, and I'm thinking, no, why is it in the O2? Like, O2 is a big place. That's where the big people go. Then I've seen like, raw, like, so yeah, if the Hus can tap into that market, it's crazy. Like, it's game over for the rest of the UK.
I'll tell you this much, in the comment section, Gambia pulled up, Nigeria pulled up. Just go on the reaction on the video. Gambia pulled, you see flags in the comment section, you get it? Listen, they're listening.
Yeah.
I feel you. What is no one talking about DB world because of the Hus album? It's like, did Hus just take away all of the hype from DB world?
Nah, go on.
No, he didn't, but he did. He did.
Yeah.
Forget it, he did. But remember, with DB, they give us albums, and they're all great. Because what did you say on your story the other day? It's like top 10, like 7 times or something crazy.
That's the
like
most for a British UK.
Hey, salute to them, because that's crazy. But Hus ain't dropped in 3 years. It don't matter who dropped this week.
It's true,
he was always going to take the show. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't matter who it was.
It's true.
We've been starving in these streets.
Yeah, we have. Bro, but this year we're getting treated good. You know, think this year we're getting treated good. Nines, Potter.
We started with Clavish.
We started with Clavish.
Aye.
And how much songs was that? Like 29,
That was-
20,
hold on,
26?
What a revelation was Clavish. Oh,
Yeah,
my.
yeah.
Anyway.
It's been a crazy year.
We've
man.
been getting
You know, we're
treated
going to have to
good.
double back at the end of the year with Lead to the Vi again, and we're going to have
No,
to do
we
the
have
whole
to.
year.
We have
No, we're going to have to do the whole year again.
Listen,
like,
we can do that. We can
gonna
do that.
have
We have to.
We can do that.
Yeah, it's been a mad year, but no, yeah, like I said, anyone could have dropped this week. It was Hus's show. Yeah, like we've been starving, man.
It's like you get out of the way of that one. Yeah. And the thing is, I feel like he'd been patient. You know what I mean? Because remember, it was rumored last year that Hus was gonna drop, and then Stormzy started gearing up.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what's going on here? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then Stormzy dropped that album, which I feel was a bit of an apology letter to the missus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, he had to do his thing, but we still wanted that cut anyway. That's another thing.
I just wanna elevate on how much Hus like dominated this week as well. Because I'm not Hus's biggest fan. Like, you know, I see for 3 years I'm hearing everyone they're crying, Hus ain't dropping music. I'm like, all right, he ain't dropping music, innit? It's not that deep.
Yeah.
But this morning I woke up, it's on everyone's snap. I'm saying I can't be the one guy that's not listening to it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I listened to it and I'm like, all right, cool. I understand why
His
his fans were moving so crazy for the 3 years. Do you know what I'm saying? So
We're saying Big Conspiracy didn't do that to you though. You weren't.
no, so it's like I don't listen to English music like that though, innit? So it's like I'll take in everyone when they drop and whatnot, but I'll listen to it for a month and done. But this like Nines, when Nines dropped, crazy. I still listen to that. This I can tell already. I'm still gonna be listening to it by the end of this year. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, no, shout him out, man. He really done his thing, man.
No, I respect it. So the question lies: is this better than Common Sense? Is this better than Big Conspiracy, or do we have to wait before we even answer that?
That's what.
Because they've had years to grow on us, and now we're just hearing this for a couple of days.
Yeah, I think we got to live with the songs for a little bit.
Our first listen now.
Our first listen. Like a Hus album is always mad. It's always mad.
Yeah.
Like Hus always comes through and kind of changes the landscape of music a little bit. You get it?
Yeah.
And it's like things and sounds change. People copy what this brother does. He's an innovator. So you kind of have to sit back and see, okay, these tunes, what moments in your life are they going to live with? But do you remember like listening to Common Sense first and where you were at in life? And then you mark it by that. And then you get to the big conspiracy, and then you mark it by that. And now this album, I don't know what these songs are gonna mean to me, but I feel closely connected to this album because of that CB rhythm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a CB rhythm that made you connect to this one,
Bro, CB,
yeah.
CB's he's just the realest, bro. Just
The way it was anticipated as well.
like I don't know. A lot of people were talking about it online, and I hadn't taken in any of the snaps or info about it. And it's just like raw, like what was delivered. Jesus, man, come on.
I feel you.
I feel like you're asking us all the questions and you're not answering them. How do you
Yeah,
really
yeah.
feel about the album?
Me?
Yeah.
Put it on him.
Alright, cool. Yeah, this. I'll be real. Big Conspiracy didn't make me respect Hus, but this one did. This album did. Common Sense made me respect Hus. I lost him at Big Conspiracy. You can kind of tell it's a leaked throwaway. Didn't treat it with much respect. But this album, I can't lie. The whole campaign as well. Drake, the billboards of the little clues.
Yeah.
You know, making us guess who's the features, and then, you know, all of these teasers. Hus and Burna Boy at the is it the Emirates in East London?
Yeah.
Is it West Ham Stadium or what was it? They're at some
It was at
stadium,
stadium, yeah.
in Stratford, and they're just recording a video there, so we know we're getting the Burna Boy. We hope, but then we still have to guess if we're gonna get it. Bro, the day before the album, people still didn't believe it was coming out. People still didn't believe it was coming out. Like,
it's mad.
like we got teased so much that we appreciated the music before we even heard it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't lie, the campaign made it where it was for me. Campaign's still going on now.
It's crazy.
Remember, there's the Trapstar drop. I think I wouldn't be surprised if they drop more. I wouldn't be surprised if they drop more pieces of clothing, different colorways. All of that just adds to the album. There's a tour.
Yeah, November he's coming to London.
Yeah, all of that just adds to the album, like adds to the feeling of the album. Like Lee said, the CB song made him connect to the album the most. The campaign made me connect to the album the most. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. I like it, man. It's my favorite Hus album.
So
I can say that already. I can say that
Okay.
already. I can say that already. I can say that
So,
already.
so we're saying that like you don't usually listen, you weren't waiting for it like that, but you feel like you're gonna live with this, right? And you're saying you didn't even check for the last one, and this
Big
this
Conspiracy was it wasn't me still.
it's done damage then.
Yeah. This album's therefore put respect on Hus's name. Got a lot of that. His team as well, because his team's the one that handled the campaign. Hus done the Snapchat idea where Hus jumped on Snapchat and started doing his thing randomly. Like that was all him. Apparently, he just made a Snapchat account and decided, I wanna just be on Snapchat today. Started hinting the album to us. Started playing exclusives. He's a mastermind himself.
Yeah. Do you feel like the marketing around has been so good because the last album was leaked? So they just went double harder this year.
Oh,
Why for that?
bro.
Double harder.
Alright, their team's been on it. Listen, Alien Girl got leaked. Not leaked, but the leak of Alien Girl came out earlier this year. Or was it earlier last year? I remember I had it somehow. It fell into my hands. The team's ringing. I got like 3-4 different members of 2K Black Belt ringing off my phone saying, "How did you get this? We don't want a repeat of last time." So they've made sure that stopped. No more leaks. I didn't hear no more leaks from this project. There was a few more leaks. 5 on it. He had a 5 on it version where he's like, "The streets need machines. Put 5 on it."
Yeah.
Bro, they made sure that got put a clamp on, even though that wasn't even going to be on the project. They made sure they put a clamp on that. The team
Is that never coming out?
I hope it is, but yeah, it's not on this project. It was meant to. Did you hear it? Oh,
This is what I'm saying.
it was
Like,
amazing.
I got a little hair of it. I got a little snippet of it.
What do you think?
Cold.
like I got 5 on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm telling you.
And he
I'm
was
telling
going
you.
crazy.
Yeah.
He was going crazy.
bro. I missed it. Yo, I'm gonna search that up.
Bro, that streets need machines, put 5 on it. But let me not even focus on that. The way the team handled this project was absolutely A1. Like they brought the machines out for this one still.
Nah, it was a solid performance.
100%.
Why for that? Play it. Hey,
Where?
And I just want to respect as well the type of artist he got on this song, on the album.
Bro, yeah. That's
the man's
one.
got Drake. The man's got Georgia Smith.
But didn't move too bougie for the hood.
But he's got CB on there.
Boss Belly. Boss Belly's... You know,
Listen.
Boss Belly... I think Boss Belly started... At a point, Boss Belly started not taking music seriously. Oh, by the way, that Boss Belly song, is it Come Belly Gun?
I think that's the name of it, yeah.
Belly Gun. Parsalu was supposed to be on it.
Okay.
Yeah, but obviously his jail issues.
Yeah.
So he recorded his verse, apparently didn't make it on there because of the jail situation. But it was supposed to be like a full Gambian link-up.
That's crazy.
And that's crazy.
Cold. That would have been cold.
Yeah. But I think Boss Belly and Hus blurred off each other enough to make it a production carried that one, I think.
Yeah. And that's
Nah, I disagree. Production
think
didn't no, because like I said, I've been saying Hus is that alien, innit? Like I said that I compared him to Lil Wayne earlier, innit? He doesn't spit like Lil Wayne or sound like Lil Wayne, but the way he's just out of this world, like in the way he does his thing.
He's a poet.
Yeah, it's like who else is gonna be singing in Gambian on a rhythm and make it sound so cold?
Yeah.
Like I want to learn the words. You get what I'm saying? Like it's different. Nobody else can do that, pull it off, and make it sound so cool.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
That's the one thing he does. He makes it sound cool.
yo, he makes it like African people make it great to be African, but Hus like he's pride. He's
Takes pride in
yo,
Gambia. In Gambia.
Ay.
Everything he does, he takes pride in. Like, when the way Hus speaks about Newham, I want to be from Newham. He's like, north side or south, make your choice. I'm thinking, raw. Bro, I wouldn't, what's my choice?
You know what I mean? Listen. I swear down, I was talking about punching somebody in the face on the CB reaction. Look.
Yeah, man.
What's the name of the song that dropped last night again?
Militarian.
That's it.
Militarian.
The visuals for that as well. Like even the visuals of what
big up
we've got.
TG Amori. Remember, Millions used him as well.
Yes, amazing,
Yeah.
amazing. The visuals on that was crazy, man. Like, yeah.
You know, that's not a cheap video to make. He charges $100K per video, like $100,000.
TG, whoever selects your models, please, we need to speak.
Yeah. I've clocked that about him. His models get precisely like
Precision.
Oh man.
What was the Villz feature needed?
Yes.
I love Villz, but I feel like another song should have been chosen. That's Not Tradition. I personally think that one should have got chosen instead of the one that they chose. I think that song was weak. That's why I gave the song. That's why I gave the project. I couldn't give it 10 out of 10 because of Alien Girl and the Villz collab.
I think you're sorely mistaken.
Okay.
I think as somebody who's never heard of Villz before, never heard of Villz tune, I was more interested in what Villz had to say on the rhythm than what Hus had to say.
Okay.
Villz was spitting,
He
bro.
carried?
No, he didn't carry. This is Hus. You never carry Hus, bro. Like, we don't, you know what I mean? We're not there carry. Like, anyway, listen. Like, Villz, like, he's wordplay. He's
Yeah.
his delivery.
He's
bro.
a rapper.
Yeah.
He's a rapper, bro.
yeah.
Listen to what he does, like at certain points, and then he switches up his flow. Like what? And I can't even remember his bars. I'm usually great with stuff like that, but it's just like he really impressed me.
Yeah.
Villz really impressed me. Like
You got two Clutch Corey agreeing with you as well. They say, nah, Villz bodied it. Yeah, they agree with
body
you.
bag.
Yeah.
But the beat was clear too. Ooh, we go back to the conversation. Did the beat carry though?
You see all this carrying business. Like I'm telling you, it's like, you know, what is the thing? Power Rangers, when they all forward together to make, you know what I mean, the one thing.
big,
You know,
yeah,
you get it. It's they all put their stamp on it, man.
Yeah.
Everybody was unique in it. Like I say, you're not gonna carry Hus.
Yeah.
Hus, and this is another thing I want to say about this project. Hus did not go to Drake's world. He didn't go to Burna Boy's world. He didn't go to Naira Marley's world. He didn't go to Georgia Smith's world. He brought these artists to his world.
Okay.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Like Hus is always Hus, original, militarian, that big boss. Like he's, aye.
They came to My Beautiful and Broken Yard.
Yard,
and
yeah.
Real Yard. Yeah. I like that. I like that. What you saying? What, FNS, you agree?
I agree, man.
You agree?
Hustle, yeah. Like I said, I wasn't waiting for the album. I'm waiting for the next one now.
You're waiting for the next one now. Yeah. Hey, you better wait. You better wait some decades. You better wait some decades.
Yeah, I mean,
Can I ask a question? Do you take in a pot of paper, real back in style reaction? Or not reaction, sorry, and me thinking to myself. That album.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
How did that land for you?
I'm a Potter fan. So
Biased. They saying it's gonna be... Okay, that's what's scaring us. That's what's scaring us.
I'm a Potter fan, so it's like we see when I'm a fan of someone, I'm a bit biased, innit? So for me, there's no bad song on there. And I just think it's amazing.
You're a genius.
But you guys are
You're a
not.
genius.
But you guys are not. But you guys are still not calling Potter's album of the year
Hold
right
on,
now.
hold on. Let's not start that. Let's not start that, please. We're trying to figure out what has just happened.
All right.
You kind of, you know what I mean? Like an earthquake happened last night, right? And I'm still picking through the debris. I just found my toothbrush over here. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things I have to like bring together again to re-understand what I've gone. But he's a genius.
Okay.
He's a genius because you see Payper. He a different type of artist, man. And I don't think he gets the respect from the, should we say, UK zeitgeist, if I will. You know, the people who really make noise about music in this thing.
The bloggers.
I don't want to say the bloggers. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say the bloggers, but I mean, certain people have the popular people around them, innit?
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So a lot of noise gets made about them. It's just like, nah, man. Part of that project, Lord.
Crazy.
Hey, Miles Better said Lee spitting wisdom.
Hey.
We know he doesn't get the respect. Twitter's so rude to Potter. Yeah. I see what Twitter's trying. Then again, it's because you see Potter, sometimes he doesn't get the respect. So sometimes because of that, he lashes out. Like he starts to get rude to a few bloggers and do all of this, but he just doesn't know any better. That's how you handle stuff on the streets.
Nah, we're not going to do that to Potter. Potter's a bad man. He could talk
Yeah,
he
he's
wants.
and he's a grown man.
Like-
And he's a grown man. He
Yo,
could,
brother.
but you know how it is.
Nah, bro,
In
if
this
man's-
industry,
nah,
you know
bro,
how it
if
is.
he-
You
if
can't be too bad, boy. You gotta play.
Bro,
them.
man was jumping on the netting, bro. I don't know. The bloggers, me, myself, we don't know that life.
Yeah.
Who are we to tell this brother anything?
Facts.
Like, it's yeah.
But like you said, Hustle's bringing people into his world. This is kind of the music world that Potter's trying to get into now. This isn't the netting. This isn't the jail.
This is what I feel like the problems with the UK though, because I don't feel like American artists change too much about themselves, but we in the UK have to change.
What was it? Little Baby getting super hugged by?
Yeah, but that's by billionaires. It don't count. So
No, that counts in a different way.
That counts in a different way.
That man there with money is. I don't know.
It's weird over there, you know. Yeah.
no, but it's like I'm talking about like on a music level, they could lash out. Like how much times have we seen YoungBoy lash out on the net, but he still does number ones and he can still get the respect from everyone in the scene. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But in the UK, it's like what Potter lashes out. What we can't show him as much love because he's acting a bit hood. Like, what does that mean? Like nah, man.
And I feel like lashing out in America is part of the rollout.
Yes.
You know what I
Of
mean?
course, TMZ will cover it. Like that actually gets coverage.
Facts.
Like,
So how do you feel about Potter?
Potter, yeah, no, I'm team Potter. That album was legendary. That's his best. I can't call it his best. I can't
No,
call
it
it.
is. It is.
Oh, but I can't.
It is.
Cool.
It
He
is.
hasn't had another album. So if I want to say it's his best album, he hasn't had another album. That's his debut album.
Okay.
Best piece of work to date. Undeniable.
Better than Training Day at 3.
Bro, better than all of them, bro. Listen, bro. If you want to talk about work, bro, production, you see deeper into who knew the brother was from our brother, his father was from Algeria. Bruv, he's been tucking stuff in for this album, bro. Listen,
Oh yeah, because he kind of breaks down his story, his life story.
Bro, how he's
Where his grandma came from, his
granddad.
mum. Yeah,
come on.
Hey, did you see the transition from the song we were talking about and if I had £1 million? The transition from you know what I'm talking about.
Was it something about? Was it £1 million? If I had one wish.
If I had a
£1 million.
Yeah.
Come on.
The transition.
Come on.
That was.
And it's all one guy.
Yeah.
Oh, anyway. Sorry.
So what?
I just live for this stuff. Huh?
So what are we saying? What Potter's king at East?
Hey, I'm not to tell anybody who's the king of anywhere. If we're talking about music, I'd fuck with this shit, man.
Ooh.
No, I'm not saying he's king of East because of music. I can't fuck with us. I'll just make a disclaimer. And trust me. I'm trying to walk and live, you know. Shout out to C1 CB, all the man.
Hey, but that kind of sets up. I know what C1. I know what's the plan for the C1 project. The C1 collab now. C1 Hus is probably gonna.
No, I don't want to know.
Okay.
I don't want to know.
No, but you kind of know where it's going from from Hus not putting it on the album. Hus is gonna give that as a handout to I would assume. Anyway.
I don't like it. I'm gonna get a little bit sensitive.
I
don't like the terminology you're using over there, my brother. Don't hand out to C1. Come on, like, these guys, they're brothers, man. They're working together, innit? Like, yeah, you get what I'm saying? It's just smart, innit? When you got people from your squad, people from your ends, you know? And I feel like
it's good to build up the team, yeah.
It put a street battery in Hus's back, you know? Because look at the big conspiracy. Is there that much smoke as this album here? No. Him and Burna Boy were happily humming and singing along, talking. What? Something, my brother de Bala, Clava. What?
Yeah.
Yo,
he was talking.
Burna was on smoke.
Yeah.
Burna was on smoke. Yeah.
So wait, this is my next question. Who was better on the album, Burna or Popcaan?
Popcaan, man.
Popcaan, yeah.
Blew Burna out the water for me.
Blue.
Bro, I think Popcaan got ignored.
Yeah.
He got ignored. Yo, the way I'm seeing our Burna this, Burna that, no disrespect to Burna, we know he's the international giant. Popcaan, gotta listen to what Popcaan put down on that thing. Start swearing again.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think Popcaan performed still. I was listening to his song in the shower yesterday. Why for that? But I can't listen to music in the shower, right? I can listen to music in the shower.
You can, innit? You can.
But
what do you mean?
I was listening. It came on.
Depending on where you're washing, my brother.
I'm washing it all, bro. I'm washing it all. Obviously, the Popcaan song came on.
Popcaan music, come on. I put my hands above my head and...
Nah.
I'm playing.
Like, the way Popcaan starts singing on that, I'm like, bro, I didn't know Popcaan had this kind of flow.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, London, there's the face and a knife in her belly. Yeah. I'm thinking, what?
Popcaan's the truth, man.
Bro.
He's the truth.
Him and Hus are kind of flowing off each other as well. I think Hus puts on the deeper voice at the end as well. He puts on like the demonic voice.
It's mad.
I'm like,
mad.
Bro, it's crazy. Sound like there was another person on the Popcaan song.
The only other artist I know that can do that is Vybz Kartel. That's it. That's the only that can switch up the way. Don't do that phase because
And I don't want to say something as well about Hus. Like, Hus is content, because we ain't really touched on the content. Like, he's a brother that could make an album about schizophrenia. No disrespect to mental health or anything like that. Like, cause of the spirits he talks to. Do you understand? He takes it somewhere else no artist can take it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. He goes to sleep and he sees something else.
Bruv, what was on the CB thing to talk about? What? It's turn you into a breeze.
Oh yeah. He's talking. He goes to sleep and sees other stuff. Still, he sees other stuff.
Do you feel like he goes a bit too far in his content sometimes?
He paints a very
I feel like that's why I'm not like a crazy J-Hus fan, because I don't agree with sometimes that some of the devil stuff that comes out of his mouth. I'm like,
it wasn't me. It was Lucifer.
Yeah, like obviously.
I just calm myself down.
Like if that's him, innit? But that's just not for me. That's why he's not my artist. But like I said, this album, boy, switching me, innit? Like, I respect him highly. But yeah, I feel like that's why it's taken me a while to get to this point where I'm like, no, Hus is crazy.
Yeah. How about you?
I like the vivid. I like when we can see what you're talking about in it. So yeah, he takes it a bit too far sometimes, but I like to see it. So the way he talks and describes what he's really living, I love it. So even if, like, It's Crazy was a very detailed depiction of what he's living. Yeah. And I think that song's amazing because of the art. Just
before you say something, bro, I just want to say, even though that's not my cup of tea, I wouldn't change Hus, like, because that's what makes him. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think he's amazing like that. Do you know what I mean? So It's just not my cup of tea.
Comes through with his own words as well. He's all saying, ya katara, ya takara. And I'm
When I'm waiting for a moment in life, I can be like, Yakatara. Listen. Yo.
Talk about Usna. He's like,
Bro, it's now Usna.
it's Usna now.
It's now Usna.
Yeah.
Hey, as I said, Dave had Dying Fenyash, now it's Usnaholic. Listen,
yeah,
1 week,
yeah,
it's like, you know, 1 week you're in church, next week you're in the rave, innit?
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Listen, hey, but in regards to Hus's subject matter, I feel like Hus just, he paints with that brush, innit? Like, he says stuff to get a point across. You know what I mean? Like, when he's talking about it's crazy, and he says, like, he says he got 6 or something like that, you know, devilish numbers and all that. He weaves the themes in there and then talks about send you to Lucifer. You got what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's all a picture, innit? What's he trying to say to you, innit?
Yeah.
What's he trying to say to his ops? It's just like that you're out of here. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But Hus just does it different because it's, like I say, you can make, with Hus is very good at making something very simple, complex. Like, you know, I walk down the road to the shops, like he'll change that into something completely mad. You know what I mean? But he's dope at it. You get it? My take is it's needed. I feel it's needed, man.
I agree. He sees the world much differently than we do.
Yeah.
You can tell by the way he portrays his image. So
Definitely.
Is there a limit to it? So if he keeps talking about the same stuff, like this, say, if he was to drop a similar album to this in 2 years, are we going to be tired of it?
Hus has never dropped a similar album to the one he's dropped before. There's always been some form of evolution.
Okay. All right.
You know, so that's not what I see from Hus.
Okay. What, you don't think Common Sense? Okay, no, you're right. Big Conspiracy was completely different to that was more traditional, if you ask me, with the Kofi and
Yeah, I hear it.
So okay, fair play. What about you, FNS? If Hus was to, do you see Hus? Do you see Hus's time running out? Like, do you see people saying, oh, "Okay, I'm bored of Hus"? Like, especially the whole Sprinter versus Who Told You war that was going on for the past 5 weeks. Yeah. Obviously, Hus came out number 2.
Bro, I could done that. I'm sorry.
What are you saying about that? Did Hus come out as number 2? Did Hus come out?
I don't care where Hus landed. You see, bro, who told you bad man don't dance? I'm telling you, real bad man are singing that, bro.
Okay.
Real bad man are dancing to that, bro. Yeah. Like, and Sprinter, it's different demographics. It's people who are genuinely from it, yo, I know him. I'm a big fan of him. I'm going to go to his concert next week. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. They're completely different demographics, and one's larger than the other, you know?
Unfortunately. Yeah, actually, no, unfortunately.
I don't say unfortunately, but
fortunately.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Unfortunately that he missed the number 1. But yeah, I get you. Different demographics. One just happens to be bigger.
Hey, shout out Miles, man. Just shower settings in silence, pure silence, bro.
No one goes into the shower in
nothing
silence.
but the sound of the water.
Hey, Miles, be real though, man.
Shout out to Miles Bell.
Miles, be real.
Nothing but the sound of the water. Trust me, just in case the door cracks. You know what I mean?
Man.
Hey, Two Clutch Corey said felt like there was so many different genres on that tape. That Georgia one was like a R&B drilly sound. I heard Hus wrote her verse.
Raw.
That's what I heard. I was at Hus's party last night. Someone told me that.
How was that? The party?
The listening party.
Yeah.
Listening party was amazing. There was, I expected to see more rappers, but there was so much support. Influencers came through. Harry Panero was there. Craig Mitch was there. Bear Industry Heads was there.
Hold on. Now I'm sitting here on a podcast the next day and you're telling me about influencers.
You know what? You should have, bro. You would have got the invite. You know, it was
no. I didn't. You see, in a real life.
Okay.
In a real life.
Yeah.
Bread up. No, I'm playing.
No, you have to be at the next one though. You have to be at the next one.
God willing.
I'm gonna put you on the RSVP.
So you're like that. Why didn't people introduce me to that?
I'm telling you, he's the guy. You think with these events we go to, I don't know anyone. It's just all I'm under him.
I think the people invite me so I don't get mad and post bad about their music.
Hey.
But yeah, man. Oh no, Miles telling no one. Let's see those potential connections. That's so Raven. Oh yeah. I can't lie, the YouTube's getting mad right now.
YouTube's going crazy. Shout out everyone in the YouTube, man.
Come on, man.
And then said Mimi, Mimi the blogger was there as well. Mimi the blogger was there last night.
Okay.
Shout out to Mimi.
Big up Mimi.
Come on.
Big up Mimi. She's doing a I think her listening review herself. So should be lit. Should be lit still. I want to see what she thinks about the album. You know, she's Huss's biggest supporter.
Stop rubbing your leg when you talk about Mimi, bro.
Nah, don't make it sound like that. Nah. It was an itchy leg. It was an itchy leg. It was an itchy leg. Pause. Is that a pause?
That's a why, brother.
That's
What
a
you
why.
talking about? Which leg you speak on, brother?
Bro, hey, listen.
So, see how we think Potter, his album, and Huss's albums right now is the top 2 this year.
Yeah.
Do we think if Huss had no features and they just went, boom, let's say they both had 15 songs as well, just boom, one time, do you think we'll still be having this conversation?
No, because like you both said earlier, actually, the features made the moment. The Drake song was a moment.
Yep.
Naira Marley is being used as the lead single. Is it Militarian?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's being used as a lead single. I guess It's Crazy was a solo, but how did that turn out? Not so well because of the whole satanic references. Twitter tried to blackball it, or it didn't chart so high. It went like number 15, number 14. And that's not bad. Since when was a top 20 a flop? But it didn't perform as well as we expected it to. All of the moments that have been made in this album have been features. Even us talking about, which was better, Burna Boy or Popcaan.
Yeah.
Like,
No, facts.
I mean, the features, like, they're dope. I think Huss is like, he's always able to stand out. I think the brilliant thing with features is the contrast from Huss, because he's so crazy to what we're usually hearing from these artists. I think because we've heard Burna Boy, we've heard Naira Marley, we've heard Popcaan. Within these 3 years, we haven't heard Huss. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And just that contrast, I think. But Potter goes deeper still because it's lyricism, it's lyrics, it's the art of rap. Whereas Huss is more toasting and doing what bashment artists do, and you understand what I'm saying. Yeah. But it's swaggy as well, so you vibe to it for different reasons. You know what I mean? And that's why it's so because he genuinely captures the essence, like the genuine essence of what you want from Huss. But it's different to what Payper delivers. But with Potter, I'm gonna say there's so much more depth. Do you know what I mean? Just due to the art form of what Potter Payper's dealing with, because he's able to communicate a lot more. Yeah. You get it? But Huss, we kind of, when he's communicating about girls, we understand it. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? It's simple. But there's bars like, whenever he communicates about girls, it's close to my heart, Like when you talk about the bunda can't get any rounder, I mean, do you know what I'm saying? You can't fight that, man.
Yeah. We've all had that feeling.
But, what a feeling. Anyway,
what a feeling. Boy, I'm saying, I think Potter paints in black and white, but he tells a very good story in black and white, whereas Huss tells a story also, but in color. Okay. So it's like, like Potter will be talking about his dark times, like in jail, I'm a corner boy, like talking about the trap, but very dark stories, but told very well. So you'd watch a black and white movie because of how well it's told. Huss, he's talking about, like you said, walking down the street, but adding so much color to it. We're like, wow. It's a simple story, but it's like, like.
No, I do understand what you're saying. I actually do understand what you're saying. Yeah.
That's just my take on it.
That's a good take.
Okay, thank you. I don't even, I'm on to smile a bit, but I don't even want to smile too much. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's my take on it. I feel like we can't compare the two as much as we want to compare them, because, like I said, it's different. It's different, isn't it? It's like
it would be fairer to compare Huss to should we say, Afrobeats artist or Afrobeat. Do you know what I mean? That would make more sense. You know what I'm saying? But when you're talking about favorite album, it's like, what style do you like more? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's gonna come down to personal preference. Neither's wrong, to be fair.
Fair play. Fair play.
So where do we think Hus goes from here? Obviously, like you said, the marketing's still going on, but let's say 6 months from now, do you think he's still going to be dropping, or you think he's just going to go into disappearance mode?
What could he do? What more could he do though? Because he's starting to, like, I think he has to disappear. Let me tell you why. He's already collabed with the biggest rapper in the world. The only thing we'd expect from him is a Stormzy feature, a Day feature, and a Sense feature. And I don't think he should use those yet. What more can Hus do?
Tour.
Christmas number. He could try. He could aim for that.
He's got a tour, first of all.
Of course, yeah.
Yes.
There's artists all around the world that Hus can work with. Like, it's not just this small melting pot, you know?
Yeah.
I think he should go to Africa, work with some African artists.
Give one African artist you think would make a mad shocker.
Do you get what? There's a mad shocker.
Him and Thames would be crazy.
Ooh.
Him and Thames would be crazy.
Because I don't really see Hus working with a Davido or a Wizkid. I don't really.
That's too predictable.
Okay.
It's too predictable.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? I'm talking like one of these young artists coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like someone probably we don't even know.
As in Aliski or...
And that's why I like Hus though, because it's like we were saying, look at he's got people like Drake, and then no disrespect to people like Boss Belly, but he's got them all on the same album. So it's not like he wouldn't go to an African country and go and get someone just from a different, you know, I'm not your big people, but... So yeah, no, Hus is capable of going to Africa and making someone's career over there too.
He hasn't really dived into America yet as well. Like
he's got markets to go to. That's what I'm saying. So
he can choose whichever he wants, and I'm sure he'll be accepted just as nicely.
This is why I don't want him to do the disappearing act.
But that's him though. I can't lie. We say that now, but when we get more of him, like we're gonna be like, okay, that's too much of you, Hus. Because the element of like the comeback surprise is what we kind of like about Hus. The random leaked album 2 years later.
Okay, you could never get too much pot of paper. You can't get too much Hus. The quality of music they put out, it's not normal, bro. Like you can't. Like,
but if you have 3 years to make an album, of course your music's gonna be quality.
I'd expect it to be quality. But when has Hus put pen to paper and the tune not slapped? When can we say Hus has been on a tune that we say, you know what? That was a bad song from Hus.
Unforgettable remix.
On who?
Exactly. We know Hus and J5 made an unforgettable remix, and nobody even knows it exists because it was like. That's just an example.
You be getting invited to private parties. So you know what I'm saying? Me, I don't have no idea.
It's on YouTube right now. It's on YouTube right now with like 200K views. No one knows it exists.
I swear. Yeah.
But yeah, no, Hus has made a few misses, but it's like the silent misses.
It's very rare though.
Yeah,
it's very rare.
Yeah.
It's like, but so cool. Look at DBE, like we were saying. What's it? 7 top 10s.
Hus can't be a DBE though.
No, I'm not saying because obviously they dropped like what year did they give us like 3 albums?
3 albums, yeah.
3 tapes and that's what I'm saying. All of them went top 10 though.
Yeah,
right?
that was a good
That's
year.
what I'm saying.
That was a good year.
I'm not saying I want that from Hus, but why can't he do that? But then me saying that, I know the answer as well, because that's just not his character, and we don't want to take too much away from Hus. He's unique.
I think I got an answer to that, you know. Hus puts a lot into his music. I mean, I think with Hus, it's physical and spiritual. Do you get it? Like, you see him freestyling on the net, sounded like nobody you've ever heard. And people are like, nah, it sounds like shit. And then you hear the track in the context of an album, you're like, nah, damn, that was crazy. You get it? Like, I think there's too much of him spiritually in his work. And I don't think we understand Hus because Hus is deeply Gambian. You get it? Yeah. Like, he's speaking a language. He understands things we don't. His lingual is also partially over there as well. We're still catching, he's an alien, innit? We're still catching up to him. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So
he's miles ahead of us. I can't lie.
Yeah. He's cold, man.
You think in a week's time you're gonna listen to this album again and just notice certain things that you didn't like notice before? Like,
definitely.
You're gonna be like, what? Like,
definitely.
Even in Massacre, the way he's talk, like the way he pronounces the words, what's it? He ain't grizzly, he's a teddy bear.
Nah, he's cold.
You're right. That the Gambian aspect of it gives him an advantage. He can talk in certain ways and get away with it. Yeah. Like Massacre, teddy bear. Like.
But he's so inventive because, okay, look, if you talk about like a multilingual artist, think of French the Kid, right?
Oh, yeah.
You can't compare the two because they're completely different. But French the Kid is kind of narrow in his lane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hus is just vast, man.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? There's so much in it. So yeah. Boy.
Coach Mystic said Hus is like Kendrick. He forwards.
No, he's not.
Oh,
We're not gonna, let me say it right here, right now. I love Kendrick. He's a very talented person, but he is the black people's Eminem. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Yeah. Yes, he's very talented.
Yeah.
Very, very. But come on, man.
Okay, Fami Masood. He said Hus just needs to tour, and whilst he's touring, he should just drop a couple crazy collabs from African American artists and the heavyweights in the UK. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Hey, 2K, I hope you're paying attention. Hope you're paying attention. I'm not even sure if he's with Black Butter anymore. I'm not sure if he goes independent after this project. I don't know Hus's label situation, but yeah, his management 2K, they better be paying attention to these suggestions. That's crazy. No, oh, okay. Coach Mystics and Gnarly. I didn't mean in style. I just mean that they stay out of the public eye after dropping an album. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. I guess. But Hus doesn't really stay out of the public eye. We kind of see him randomly at events.
Just going crazy.
Yeah, we see him randomly at events in the middle, just dancing, top off. No haircut, by the way. No haircut.
Hus is such a goon, man.
He's
everything about Hus is just unique.
He's a Stratford baby, man.
And that's what I'm saying. As much as like certain stuff we might not like as his fans or whatever, we don't want to change that because then it will change him and his music. And like you said, he clearly is in a deeper world when it comes to his music, and we don't want to change Hus.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't drop for 3 years,
if he wants to disappear off into the spiritual world for 3 years, he can do that. He can do that, man. Go to the mountains, cook up your music.
Wait, Common Sense? Did Common Sense go #1 as well?
No, that went number 6, I think.
Number 6.
But remember, that's at a time in the industry. When was that? 2018, 2017?
So early.
Like, we couldn't even chart that. Like, we couldn't. Number 6 is a win.
Yeah, back then it was a win. Yeah,
number 6 is a win still.
Facts. So if he gets a #1, which I think he will, with this one, for me he warrants another not 3, 2 years off. 2. Yeah, 2. But with at least 1 or 2 singles, just local teasers and maybe collabs with overseas artists, just like major, but just don't be so distant from us, man.
Yeah. I feel you. Joint project with Burna.
Burna boy.
Yeah.
I'm not excited to hear Burna boy.
Yeah.
I'll be real with you. We know what Burna boy is gonna do. Burna boy is cold. He's cold, but I'm not really like it's predictable.
We've had enough of him.
Yeah.
We've had enough of him to know what we're gonna get anyway.
Had enough of it.
We've had enough of Burna Boy to know what we're gonna get.
What would be sick is if Hus done like an African tape and just had like Naira on there, maybe a Davido this time. Some younger ones coming up. That would be so cool because that's a tape we don't really got to take too serious as well. That's him. You can call it a roots tape. Yeah, man. And what you're saying, the song with Boss Belly was going to be a Gambian song with
Popcaan.
So I'm saying, so even get some African men from over here, NSG, just link it all up, man.
NSG, I was just about to say that, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
About to say that still.
I can see Hus doing that, man. I feel like Hus is going to really like wear Africa on his chest in England. Still,
I'm hearing from his management. Sometimes he just gets up and thinks of ideas, and then that's when people start getting to it. Like, it's all Hus. Like Hus gets up one day and he says, I want to do this. And they say, yeah, cool, let's work around it. Yeah. And they do it to their best of ability.
See, that's when you've got a good team, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who really trust you, because who would have said, like, I look at Militarian and it's so deeply African. I love it. And it's like, I just picture some of the investors be like, oh, you sure we can?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's a bit, but listen, they selling it. The guy's sitting there looking like one young Idi Amin with the hat, the berry, and lay down with peer model. What?
Yeah.
Yes, man. I need to travel, man.
Yeah, 100%. That video made me know that I have to travel still. Yeah. What are you saying? No, I can't even say that. I was gonna.
No, I want to go to Africa. I do want to go to Africa. But what's there? Is it Ghana? I think it's Ghana. Does something called Dirty December. Yeah.
Is that like Magaluf, but in Ghana?
Yeah, it's like, but it's in December. Apparently, it's crazy. Like, so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it
Dirty December?
Yeah.
Whereabouts in Ghana does this happen?
Is it Accra?
Accra. The central.
I think it's there.
Accra.
Yeah.
Dirty. Detty or
That's
Du.
it. No,
Okay.
yeah. That's why I said dirty.
Dirty.
Hey, guys, known as Jeezy said, is it possible to hear Huss and Stacko on a tune again? Do we want to hear?
I want to hear Stacko back on the scene, man. Stacko's another guy who's different, very slick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's very slick. He's another kind of lifestyle rapper. Would we hear them on a tune again? I don't know how true the rumors are.
Yeah.
But I think if the rumors are true,
unlikely.
Yo, if it was me, it's done, innit?
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is, man.
Yeah. Personally, I don't think we need to hear them on a song again. We've had that stage. Don't ruin a good thing. Don't try to remix something. And you know when Fast and Furious 20. Don't try to do that.
No, you can't compare them to Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious is the Mackie D's of movies, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fast, yeah.
No, Huss gives me a vibe of he's not gonna circle back too much. Do you know what I mean? Like some of these features that we've got on this tape, we might never see another feature of some of them people again.
Yeah.
And I feel like he might be in that stage. And I think with all this stuff, like he's showing us stuff as well, like with a lot of African artists on it, and that he might actually be thinking of going to them sides. I think. Yeah.
Because I think Huss is in the mindset, if I've already done it, why do it again?
But also, right, when you look at Huss is a guy who could live here in Africa, you know that, right?
Yeah, he could certainly.
And he, when you look at the amount of money, Africa's a larger market. Do you know what I mean? And over here, it's massive, bro.
Yeah.
Nigeria's larger than here. You get it? Yep. The move, we love him and that, but the move or working with African artists does monetarily make sense.
The only problem with that is they don't have a proper chart system. I'm sure the music money is good over there, but they don't have a proper chart system to where you can say, yeah, this is how much sales you're getting in.
We don't either though, bro. It's all numbers in it. It's all up in the air.
Oh yeah. At least we have like an official chart. Nigeria doesn't have that. They go off Apple Music. They go off whatever stats Apple Music says. So at least we have an official chart that gets numbers from Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, YouTube.
But if we forget numbers, sorry to interrupt. But yeah, if we forget numbers for a minute, like Davido, all of these men we know are from there, and we forget the numbers. We know they're large. We know they're amazing. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like.
But when they come over here, when they drop music, their legacy wise, we have to. Only their fans would rant about their legacy. Whereas if you're an artist over here, your legacy can be seen on the official charts. If you're an African artist and you try and make music, how do I put it? If you're an African artist, you won't chart to what you can over here. Obviously, you might get lucky like CK. Burna Boy does decent, but actually, Burna Boy does decent. He's on the Atlantic, UK. So he's really a UK artist that's just African. Okay. In my opinion. I don't know if that's what he claims, but so if Huss was to go over Africa and try to be an African artist, he's ruining his legacy, because right now Huss is set to be number one. Every song he drops. I see Huss in 5 years, number one. If Huss drops, be careful, like how Taylor Swift is when she drops. Yeah. If he goes over Africa where there's no proper number system, he's ruining his numbers. He's ruining his legacy. When he looks back in 20 years and he sees what have I done, there's no website to tell you.
Just for what? The UK charts?
UK, there's Billboard as well, but in Nigeria and Ghana, there's no chart system.
Okay.
They have no chart system, which they need to work. They definitely need to work on.
That's a cold take, you know.
Yeah. Because being an artist, you want the number ones. Yeah. You can't. Everyone says that we don't care about numbers, but you want. Yeah, I got the number one album this week. I want this. In Nigeria, there's none of that. They use billboards, and you can't do well. Yeah.
No, that's crazy. Yeah. No, that's
Yeah. It's all about legacy. It's like if you're a sprinter, you want to win the race.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Gambia, man.
We got Gambia in the house. Boss Belly messaged me. I'm sure is Boss Belly in here. I can't. My battery died, but yeah, I don't know if Boss Belly's watching, but. Alright, what's Lee? What are you saying? What's your favorite song on the Huss album?
I I think it goes without saying, isn't it?
Oh yeah. You're choosing CV? The CB collab? What's the name? Let me get the correct name of that song. My phone's died. Someone give me the correct name of that song.
The correct name, Cream.
Cream.
Yeah.
Casuals, everything around me. Yeah. All right, cool. That's a nice choice. FNS, what are you saying? What's your favorite?
Hey, can you go first? Because I'm struggling.
Me, I'm choosing Massacre. Just of how he plays with the beat, has fun on it. He's pronouncing words like he's back at home, and I love it. He's saying, "Cause a massacre." He's a teddy bear. Teddy bear. He's saying he ain't greasy, but he pronounces it as he ain't grizzly. He's a teddy bear, and I'm thinking, raw, greasy, grizzly. Wow.
Nah, he's doing things.
Like, yeah, he's a madman still. What about you? What are you saying?
I'm stuck, man. I'm stuck. It's mad. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. This album is changed my whole perspective on Hus. Like, Who Told You, like I said, in Kavos, wow, that song was going crazy. It made me feel like I was in a movie.
Yeah.
So that holds something for man.
Yeah.
Then,
Was Kavos where that whole Rush thing was?
Yeah, Island Breaker. Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
Wait, man are saying we can't talk about this. We got to end the pod. Is that what you're saying? We got to end the pod.
Hey, you know Russ is on the run right now. The BBC, Greece BBCs were looking for him, you know. They put his face on the newspapers and Greek, right?
I think.
Let's chill.
I think the BBC need to look at their in place. Focus on their own in place. Still, that's just me talking. Still.
No, but it's between.
Hey, no, wait, I just clocked what you mean. That's a good point. That's a very good point. They need to pre their own employees because their employees are getting back for all types of.
It's mad. It's mad.
Yeah.
It's between Who Told You, Come Look, and then Cream as well. But if I'm honest, I'm probably gonna go with Come Look.
Who told you can't be one in your top? Like that, the mainstream tune can't be in there,
Why?
bro. Like, it's not authentic, innit? It's not authentic. The mainstream song can't be your best song. It's like someone asking, "What's your favorite Stormzy song?" And I say, "Shut up." Tell my man, "Shut up." You can't say who told you.
Yeah, but hear what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
No,
though?
but as
You know what I mean?
Hey, if you don't clip that alongside my Central C-bit, I'm gonna be upset. You know?
Who told you can't be your favorite song? Who told you can't be your favorite
No,
song?
I didn't say that. I said it's between them three. And if I'm gonna pick one, it's Come Look.
Okay,
Because that one he's speaking violence.
Come look, wait.
That's the Hus I like though. You see that violent Hus? That I don't give a
Who was that? Who was that at the end of the song talking Bear Grease? Like
just madness.
Stratford, we got the biggest guns. Freaking raw.
Bro, so I'm saying it was mad. It was mad. Yeah.
Trust me, whoever that is, they know him.
They know him. Yeah, they know him.
Yeah.
They know what's going on.
No, Come Look is my tune still. Come Look is my tune.
100. Lee, what are you saying to the people that are saying, do you think the Cream leaked version is better than the version that they put on the album?
See, I'm such a respectful fan of music that I don't listen to
don't
leak
even know
music.
the leak. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
So reactions just stay what they are. Innit?
Yeah. I don't remember the leaked version either. I don't record the leaked version. But yeah, man. No, I love guys. This was an interesting wrap up. This was an interesting review.
No, it was good, man.
Nice takes on it as well. Nice takes on it.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat.
Of
You got what I'm
course.
saying? Bless up to a man like Miles. You got what I'm saying? Coach Mystic, they're my peoples, man.
Chat's
Thank you,
getting
everyone.
crazy. Chat's
Thank
getting
you.
crazy. Big up the chat, man. Hey, known as Jeezy. I see you. Two Clutch Corey. I see you. No, it weren't Myers. Yeah, it weren't Myers. I don't think it was Myers at the end. Team said it weren't Myers. But yeah, man. Should we wrap up?
Big up yourselves.
Of course,
you got what I'm saying?
Of
For
course.
inviting man, making man feel at home while you two were late and tardy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Big up the man, them the real superstars back then.
Hey.
No, thank you, everyone, man. Thank you
Yeah,
for
no,
tuning
I
in. It's
appreciate
been a
it,
great
man.
show.
Hey guys, big up, man. This is the FYI podcast. Hope you liked our review. Peace. We out.